Don't forget to check out and grab your copy of our 2 newly released books, Football, a Love Story, and What Did Football Teach Me? These books feature over 100 stories from current and former coaches, players, executives, and entertainers from across the football landscape, describing what got them involved in the game, what they love about it, and what life lessons the game taught them. You can find your copy or order your copy from our website at footballgameplan.com/books. Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook. We're here at the 2016 Patriot League Media Day with head football coach of Georgetown, Rob Sgarlata. Coach, thanks for taking time.
No problems.
Well, you look at the fact that you're a Georgetown man through and through. Play running back there. You got your coaching start there, long-time assistant. First of all, what made this job the perfect job for you?
I think Georgetown's a gold mine. You know, if you look at everything else with Georgetown, from where it is in the nation's capital to top academic institution, not just in the country but in the world, for me, you know, I know we can attract talent there that is going to be a true student athlete, somebody who's going to excel in the classroom and also is going to help us get to our goals on the football field, which is, you know, I was asked a couple times today what our expectation is. Our expectation is to win every game that we get into. Mm-hmm. You know, we're not just in this league to kind of be here. You know, we're looking to get the best student athletes to come, and we're looking to win every game that we walk into. So that's the expectation. And for us at Georgetown, everything else that the school does is excellent and is tops, and there's no reason why our football program shouldn't be the same way.
Well, you know, it's interesting because in D.C. you have Georgetown and you have Howard. Both head coaches are guys that played there, coached there.
Yeah.
Are you able to get that message across to the kids and how important it is to put that gray and blue uniform on and what it means to be a Georgetown Hoya?
Yeah, I think when you look at it, you go back to the tradition. You know, when I was lucky enough to get the head job 3 years ago, we kind of stole a version of the Tiger Walk from Clemson. We do our team breakfast in our Leo's Dining Hall, and then we walk up to main campus, to the front of campus, to Copley Lawn, is where we played our football games back in 1883. So some people don't know the history of Georgetown football. You know, from 1883 up to this point, it's been a huge part of the university culture and a huge part of the falls on the hilltop. So for us, the kids have to understand that there's a history there and that time is now. You know, this is an unbelievable time to play for Georgetown. We're in the Patriot League. We're in our 3rd year. We're getting the foundation built for where we want to go. We opened the brand new John Thompson Center coming up this fall for camp, which is a huge investment in athletics and football overall. And then, you know, with the gift from the Coopers last year, which is a $50 million gift towards athletics, with football being a huge part of that. Right now is a great time to be a recruit or a coach or part of our community as far as football goes.
Now, your first year you were 3-8. Last year you were 4-7, but that's an asterisk right there. I think you guys were like 2 to 3 plays away from being 6-5. Year 3 is where you normally start to see that breakthrough. You guys, especially coming off the outstanding recruiting class you guys got this past season, you think you're ready to break through in year 3?
I hope so. You know, it's a great build-up. I should bring you Sunday for our meeting to start. But, you know, the one thing I do know is that each team has a different identity, and hopefully we're building the foundation the right way. I know that we're bringing a football kid to Georgetown that understands what the commitment is and understands how hard it is to play in this conference and play our schedule. So, yeah, I'd love to say, hey, this is going to be the breakout year, but to be honest with you, my focus right now is getting back to campus, getting ready for Sunday when our kids report and getting to that first practice, and I think that's got to be their focus as well. This is a conference and a schedule where if you look ahead at all or you look at the big picture from where we are, it gets you in trouble. Every team we play, we have the opportunity to beat, and every team we play, if we don't come out, they're going to be good enough to beat us. So, you know, building up and having one more win from one year to the next and being close in the games from last year, hopefully that's a good benchmark for where we're going. But each season is really unique and each group is a little bit different. Now,
you touched on it. It is a very strong league, top to bottom. We witnessed that last year in the Fordham game. You know, that's a team that went to the playoffs. You guys were there toe-to-toe. So the toughness of the league, you think it's being underrated nationally of how good the Patriot League is top to bottom?
I'd have to say yes. You know, I'm never surprised on Saturday after our game and you go in your office and you pull the computer up and you look at the scores that I'm never surprised with what goes on. It used to be where you'd be surprised if somebody would knock Fordham off and that's not the case, and that's not that Fordham's come back down to earth. I think the league has tried to catch up and it is getting there. So I think it's a really strong league, and even when you look at top to bottom, having 2 teams go to the playoffs and other teams that were challenging, I think as you look at the league overall, the talent level is going up, and it's always an extremely well-coached league as well. So you have to come out and play hard every weekend, and that's at the end of the day. If we play hard, and I can walk out saying we played well, you take a look up and see what the scoreboard says at the end.
Well, we definitely wish you the best of luck moving forward this year, Coach.
I appreciate it.